Hello, today is October 29th, 2016. The call Thursday night was that absent a very sharp gap down, on Friday higher prices should print, but that if we closed up, we could have a big drop starting as early as Monday. Well, that's not really a very sharp drop, so we got the higher prices. The question now is this an early start to the big drop I was talking about? I think the answer is most likely not. Let's go over the reasons. During the day, early on, MEJT said ultimately higher prices would print, gave a buy signal independent of that. The target was hit. System said it was a false move and that prices would retrace, which they did. In the afternoon, it said ultimately both lower and higher prices should print. Here's the lower prices. We got higher prices too. Usually we get more than this. We don't have to. This drop was in response to a news announcement about the Clinton emails. The rule for that is moves in response to news announcements tend to be reversed quickly and completely. So for reasons I said earlier, I think trading into the 2130s is likely, but I think it's more likely that we trade back into the 2140s and erase all of this drop. Well, over the longer term, let's come back and show this. Over the longer term, breadth continues to plummet. It has to lead to a drop at some point. It doesn't have to lead to a drop Monday. What's interesting, in spite of that, is that the VIX here and the old VIX, VXO, have traded over their upper Bollingers and then reversed under them, and that's typically a sign seen to the market low. We also have a market dropping 5 days, which has been unable to undercut lows from back in September and October. We stopped right at the Gann fan line, 1 by 1, 74 points in 74 calendar days from the all-time high. So we dropped, fell right to support, reversed off support, and couldn't undercut those prior lows. I've had to change the count, and I may have to change it again. I have this as the end of wave gray B. If so, this could be A and B. We could be ending wave C here, followed by a recovery before the big drop. But it's also possible that even with all the high Fibonacci relationships, a large number we had right over here, that this point wasn't identified correctly, that this is B, that that's A, that that's B, and we're forming another ABC. It could go up from here, you just can't say for sure. As far as Monday's concerned, unless we gap down sharply and undercut recent lows, I think the odds favor us trading higher and most likely recovering all of this drop, and that's today's call.